Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Arsenal versus RB Leipzig.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
David. Paolo Maldini. And Bellingham. Guti. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Hamsik. Well, over the byline, goal kick. Bellingham. And on to Fuller. Making sure nothing came of it. Bernardo Silva. Hamsik. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Wasteful from Leipzig. And had a play for a Leipzig throw-in. Hamsik. And a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Bellingham. Now with Fuller. Leipzig with the ball again. Attacking possibilities for Leipzig. Guti. Xavi. Fuller. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Hamsik. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Taylor. Ikoma Luis Openda. Now with Silva. Orban. On to Silva. Kenneth Taylor. Ryan Cherki. It did look on for them, but not to be. Samuel Eto'o. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Real chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Taylor. Ikoma Luis Openda. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. No panic, just passing. And Eto'o. David. Ryan Cherki. Just 15 minutes remaining. Ronald Koeman. Roberto Carlos. Rudi Fuller. Good technique displayed. Arsenal's free kick here. And time for the change now. And the keeper takes charge and dealing with the free kick. And back it goes.
Well, these Arsenal fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hold on here. What a noise.
So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing RB Leipzig.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And Leipzig come away with it. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Ribéry. Touré. And it's with Marco van Basten. Orban. Cherki. On to David. Can he make it count? Chance maybe. The threat was there, but no problems now. Franck Ribéry. Van Basten. Luis Figo. And on to Touré. And in with a real chance. And still an opportunity. Couldn't quite hang on. Taylor. Ikoma Luis Openda. Jonathan David. He's in with a chance. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Ricardo Carvalho. Ruud Gullit. Del Piero. And it's with Marco van Basten. Gullit. Openda. On to David. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? Franck Ribéry. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. That is that for the first half here. Substitution it is for PSG. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Hamšík. Taylor. On to Silva. Well, ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just. Touré. Now Christian Teo. It's with Del Piero. And the ball with Figo. Just the challenge that was required. Oh, what an opportunity! Edwin van der Sar. "30 minutes to go then. Teo. Yaya Touré. Well, can they open up the defence here? Silva. Luis Openda. Must take the lead here. Well denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Van Basten. And the ball with Figo. Figo. It's with Del Piero. Missed opportunity. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Kenneth Taylor. Silva. Shefty. Now with Hamshik. Well, you can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. No card, but the referee clearly stating that's the last warning. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And a timely intervention. Hamshik. Hamshik! And the keeper there to deal with it. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report, defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Fenerbahce versus RB Leipzig.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Well, that'll be a free kick. Jonathan David. Mane. Now with Funa. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. David. Openda. Shefki. He's in behind. The concession of a corner here. And Ferdinand's carrying out his defensive duties. And he might be through here. In position. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
And Leipzig get us moving again. A quick reply required after the disappointment of conceding. Theo Hernandez. Openda. A very timely interception. And he's through here. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. To make it 2-0. Must be a goal. Calmly taken spot.
That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Ryan Cherki. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Rio Ferdinand. Bellingham. Ronaldo. Openda. David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Now with Hamšík. Can he finish? Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. And cleared away. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And the ball is rolling again. Leipzig have left themselves with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Can they respond? Silva. Now with David. Cristiano Ronaldo. Leipzig pushing forward with options available. Could reduce the deficit. High quality defending. And that'll be a Leipzig throw-in. Jonathan David. Ryan Cherki. Disappointing for Leipzig to give it away like that. Well, we're into the final half hour. Fuller. Openda. Real chance. Oh, a superb save. Mane. David. Cherki. Kenneth Taylor. Might be a chance here. Well, the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. Now in a more than decent position. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. And a throw in here for Leipzig. 5 minutes to go. Fenerbahce doing well to regain possession. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. But a second foul after the first one, and so no advantage there, free kick. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Maldini. Taylor. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig.
From them, just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It is Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Bale. Iran. It will be a Bayern corner. And off target by miles with that one, and a goal kick will ensue. Marek Hamšík. On to David. And he might be through here. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
And putting paid to the danger. And he read it well defensively. Iran. Now with Iran. And Mateus has it. Look at Modric. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Kenny Dalglish. On to Bale. Now with Ribéry. Surely! Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Well, it could be on for him here. And how about that for a save? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. And the ball is moving again, so having conceded, let's find out if Leipzig can flick a switch and come up with a goal of their own. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Bale, in with a chance, and a goal! That's his brace, they just can't keep him quiet. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And off and running again. There was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Leipzig in the second? Modric. Roberto Carlos. Franck Ribéry. Now with Iran, not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, good use of the ball. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Cherki. Openda. Mateus. Will it be? Oh, he saved it!
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
And cleared away. Ribéry, an alert intervention. Twenty minutes remaining. Roberto Carlos. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Jonathan David. Ikoma Luis Openda. Chance to make a game of it here. And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly. And this situation could be dangerous. Dalglish. On to Ribéry. Kenny Dalglish. Leipzig come away with it. Bad place to lose the ball. Well, it might still work out for them. Alexander-Arnold. So that will be all for this game, and a bad day at the office for Leipzig, you've got to say. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's RB Leipzig up against Newcastle United.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room.
And he's made headway. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. David. And it might be. And how about that for a save? Danger dealt with by Thuram. Kenneth Taylor. Leipzig a bit sloppy in possession. Ikoma Luis Openda. He's got to score! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Jonathan David. Just the clearance that was needed. Wojciech Szczęsny. Sol Campbell. Now with Thuram. Del Piero. Good work from Leipzig to win it back. Must be! Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Del Piero. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Marek Hamsik. On to Silva. Good move in the making from Leipzig. Could be! A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, and there can be no playing it down. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from the Magpies in the second? Now, options are plenty. Newcastle doing well to regain possession. Leipzig doing well to regain possession here. Cherki. Hamsik. Mopping up defensively. Del Piero. And Leipzig have it back now. Cherki. Good-looking ball. And he might be through here. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing untoward happened. Alessandro Del Piero. Promising move this from Newcastle. And the goalkeeper will claim it. Openda. Theo Hernandez. Ikoma Luis Openda. Declan Rice. And just 5 minutes remaining. Bernardo Silva. Just the challenge that was required. And they could reduce the deficit. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. The final whistle. And that will do nicely for Leipzig. No complaints about the result as far as their fans are concerned.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result.
No.